Okay, hello guys. Hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully, maybe. So I did buy a mic a while ago. By the way, Bunny's Tarot, welcome. Do what you will. Whatever. So, we're in the fucking woods. We're in the freaking woods. There's a dragonfly right there, and as I was walking to the path, to the woods, there was a dragonfly leading me on the path. Again, I don't know if you can freaking hear me, for real, but hopefully you can. First message I got, again, Bunny's Tarot. Welcome to Terra Podcast. I do want to say we're going to have the podcast on Sundays, and we're going to do a, pick a card at least once a week on a, either Wednesday or Thursday. Depends on how I feel, obviously. But, instead of but, say yes and. Yes and has been like a whole thing. Okay, anyways. But what I've been picking up on is a huge change coming, right? And I think we all kind of know that. I think energetically, if you're even a little bit in your brain, you can pick up on the sense that we, are having an energetic change. Little bit by little bit, but it's happening, right? So, what I am going to do is just get some cards out a little bit. Oh, okay. So another thing I was picking up on is, like, emotional, not disturbances, but just kind of, like, not vibing. Feeling like you're getting half of the story, feeling like you're only getting half of yourself, almost, which I do want to say is a normal thing to feel, especially in this society. We are not programmed to live this way, and I feel like 211, 212, I feel like you all kind of know that, so I'm not going to touch on that too much, but it is really important to acknowledge the fact that we are animals in a society that wasn't built for animals, but to control animals, because that's what humans naturally wanted to do whenever they created this society the way that they did, right? So, yeah, we're doing Welcome to Terra in Terra. Wild. So, again, how I usually do, we're gonna get some channeled messages out, see where it leads us. One thing we kind of forget is how Earth treats us as if she's our mother, because she is our mother. She treats us as if we're children, right? And that's something we forget to do to ourselves, is just remind ourselves that we do have an inner child, and, like, we need to do things that we actually enjoy, and we need to do things that actually makes our hearts sing, and not everybody's hearts around us, all because of the things that surround us, right? And it really is a big step to break out of that, but it is something you're fully, again, instead of but, say yes and. It's not that we need yes men in this situation, right? But we do kind of need to check our fear at the door. I've been channeling wipe your feet at the door for months now, almost. Again, I don't know if you can really see me. Maybe the sun's going crazy right now. Okay. Woo! Again, hopefully you can hear me. So, one thing I do kind of want you to look at is the difference between feminine, perceived dark feminine and perceived light feminine, right? Understanding the energy that you lie within. Again, it's a big, like, Kundalini awakening, so it's just all, like, I heard the proof's in the pudding. But it's all up to you on how you choose to do things. You know what I mean? It's all up to you. And yes, this goes for feminine and masculine energy too. I do just want to say that. But it is fully up to you how you choose to view certain things, what mindset you choose to put into it, right? Even in the lack of choice, we still have a choice. Even in, I'm gonna just say it like this, how I view it is Puppet Master. Puppet Master, we still have a choice, and yes, Puppet Master is there to test our choices, and to guide us and go further past whatever. But it is still at the end of the day for you to choose. It's kind of like a video game, and you get one option or another, and you're just like, but I don't want either of these options. Okay, so if you don't want either of these options, what do you do next? And also on top of that, when I'm hearing go where the wind blows you, also a lot of pollen. Just like a lot of pollen. I heard take your L, but you're not taking an L in the first place. Hold on. So what I do want you to look at is, when you feel confused, ask yourself why. And then I pull half of the deck, half of the story, right? Half of the deck, what does that say? Can I read? Apparently not. Take time to educate yourself. You know what I mean? Again, ask yourself why you are not only stagnant, right? Because stagnancy isn't stagnancy, in my opinion. But if you're in a dazed and confused type of energy, ask yourself why, and take time to educate yourself further. Again, not only with like shadow work, because I am picking up on a lot of shadow work. Take your time to do your shadow work. Don't just rush through it. Take your time to do your shadow work. But take the time to educate yourself on the shadows of the world, because what comes out, what you put out comes back to you, right? But you can do all of your shadow work within, but if you're not also helping to transmute outside energies the way that we're meant to, because we're human beings, we're here for a reason, right? Then not a lot comes out of it, right? There's a lot more for you to discover, and like, I fully know you know that. But with that, you also have to disconnect and understand feminine and masculine energies and how sexuality comes into play. Because I'm not gonna lie to you guys, we are in a huge karmic cycle on Earth, and like, we acknowledge that, and then it's like, oh, well, like, what the fuck am I gonna do about it, right? But like, if we don't all do something about it, nothing's gonna come out of it, and we know that. But there's this idea that if I just cover my ears and my eyes and my mouth, see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil, then it just disappears, and it doesn't disappear. The boogeyman doesn't disappear. There is no boogeyman. You're the boogeyman yourself. You know what I mean? Everything you see is a physical manifestation of yourself, yes, but it is also a physical manifestation of everybody else's self, and who and what you decide to think after that is up to you, babe. Stand up for your boundaries, for a true love connection that's for someone specific. I know for a fact it is, but don't wait to reach your peak to fall into yourself. Don't wait until somebody picks up the slack for you to spend that time covering your ears and your eyes and your mouth. Because we all speak and breathe and feel evil with or without realizing it, right? And then I had a carpenter ant. If you can channel, you can channel. Damn. Oh my gosh. Okay. A carpenter ant on my leg, right? Which those are like busybody animals, insects, right? Because what's the difference between an animal and an insect? What's the difference between a human and an animal? Not much. 1001. You have options, and then the number 1 on the back of it. Choice. Manifesting your own will. Whistle while you work, but what song do the birds sing? What songs are the birds singing? Can you tap into the birds and understand them? Are you tapping into this channel and understanding? Honestly, let me know. Let me fucking know at this point. Another thing I do want to say is we do need to understand that, like, we're supposed to be kind to ourselves. We are supposed to love ourselves, and not just because, like, we're supposed to, but because we genuinely do. And I think that's something that not only, like, human beings in general forget, but spiritual workers forget, is that we're genuinely supposed to feel love while we do this, like genuine, true love. 101, and then 110. And if you, regardless of if you're a worker or not, if you don't feel true love and genuine love and connection while you do everything you do, you're going to be disconnected. You're not going to go about things in the right way that you're meant to. And that's just kind of the facts in it. But even with that, how do you still double down on yourself? Okay, if you get it, you get it. I don't know. I don't be knowing half the time. I don't be knowing half the time. 1, you are on the right path. Fully, you are on the right path. If this is the right video for you, that's up to you. I don't know, dude. But also act right. So 1, with this card, I channel Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, Act 4, Act 5. Different stages and how you do things, different stages and how you manifest, how you do magic. Yeah, because that's what I'm here to teach, is how to do magic. Even though, like, it's a natural thing, right? And we all know that. But it's kind of like this idea that magic isn't a part of us, even though it is truly a part of us. Coming down to this path, 1, my path in general, yeah, but, so your path in general, right? Coming down to this path to sit at this spot, a dragonfly literally flew its way, step by step, almost like wisps, in Brave, right? Which is interesting channel in itself, if you think real hard, please. Like, that was magic, though. That was magic. It was like it was directing me each step on how to get down to this path, even though I know this path exactly, right? So another thing I do want to talk about. How do you do it, right? How do you do magic, but everybody's covering their ears and their eyes and their mouth because see no evil, speak no evil, hear no evil, right? So another thing, again, that I want to talk about is one of the stages is torment. We have to experience torment to get to our truest self. We have to go through the belly of the beast. Okay, and whenever I came out here, welcome to Terra, we're in the belly of the beast. We are in the belly of the beast right now. You have to go to torment to be unstable, to get to your stability. You have to go through all 9 dimensions of hell to get to your truest path and to be as stable as you can so you can discover what you are covering. Also, another thing is, let me know if you guys do want personal readings. I'm kind of iffy about it, but let me know if you guys do want personal readings, and personal spell work, because I don't have any problem doing it. Earth is just shooting unicorns and rainbows out of its ass right now, I'm telling you. Because what, like, and this is an interesting way to view it. Not really, it's kind of like, in my opinion, it's a basic way to view it. If we are all, like, collective energy, and we are all putting our collective energy into the earth, and this is what the earth looks like right now, then what are we doing? Busy bees. We have been busy doing nothing. 1441. And it's not really our fault if we aren't taught how to do it, right? because we were taught to cover our eyes and our ears and our mouth for evil, even though evil is a part of our stability, right? Let go of your past. You may, not even may, you are definitely going to get some energetic changes happening. For one, a lot of different information about your soul. It's kind of mandatory now. Like, sorry. Yeah. Sorry, oops. Whoopsie daisy. No, but seriously. And it's not as scary as it seems. You need to go through the belly of the beast of your own belly, the belly of earth, and then back through the belly of yourself and all other beings in order to be part of your truest self. And if you can go through all of your lives, because there's an S at the end of that, not life, lives, because I think there's two sides of a coin that we forget. This isn't just our only life. No matter how you feel about it, this isn't our only life. We live and we die and we are recreated over and over again. Energetic change coming. Number 5, and it is in pink. So again, for somebody, a change in love. Also, the Gemini constellation is very important. Someone might be a Gemini, someone might be a Virgo. But back to the duality of self, light and dark, right? But also 619. The duality of being on Earth and being connected to your soul. Because you can fully... I really hope you can fucking hear me, dog. I really do. Speak no evil, right? If you're on Earth, you have a soul, right? But we kind of don't acknowledge it that way. We live our lives like, oh, okay, well, like, regardless if I have a soul, regardless of if the fucking aliens are coming, bitch, I still gotta pay rent tomorrow. I still gotta feed myself. I still gotta do what I gotta do. So why the fuck does that affect me? Even though the disconnection everybody has from their souls is the main reason why we gotta pay rent tomorrow. I'm sorry to say it, babe, but it is. I'm so sorry, but it is. Butterflies, ladybugs, and bees, and ants are going to be kind of important. Also the little, like, gnat bugs that are just outside chilling and vibing. Those are important too. Pay attention to all of your sequences. Pay attention to all of it. Again, energetic change is coming. You have options, but you have to do it with your own willpower and not anybody else's, okay? Which is, like, kind of the toughest part about this, and I understand that, but, if you let your emotions flow, and you reach into your own belly of your own beast, because your beast is not a burden, if you know the song, you know it, then you can get back on the truest path to love, and connect back to it. Like, I don't know how to word that right now. Yes, someone new. I don't know if you heard the message, but someone new, babe. Get right. You got it. What? Notice me, senpai. Okay. Anyways, I got y'all. Don't worry. And again, I said, I think it was in the last video I did, like, there's gonna be a lot of fucking downloads, dude, and you're gonna be swiped. You're gonna be wiped, swiper no swiping, you're gonna be wiped, like, poop, all of it. Progress isn't linear, though, exactly, 777, progress isn't linear. Make sure you are taking the best care of yourself that you can. Don't diss what you are seeing. Continue to, fully put your truest self into it. Put your true self into it. Put your truest light towards it. Martyr. Don't be a martyr. Unless it's for yourself. That's how I feel about it. Sorry. But don't be selfish either. Okay. 1919. Create and hone in on your skills. The letter J on the back. Juxtapose it. I'm just a girl. Hold on. It's like whenever something's supposed to be something. 11-20-20. 11-22. 11-22. But 2020, hindsight is 2020. So some of you guys might have watched my last video. Those downloads are coming in now. Okay, cool. I love whenever I'm on time. Do you show up on time or do you show up late? Okay? Because I show up on time, babe. Okay. The act of placing two or more contrasting things, ideas, or images side by side to highlight their differences. Hindsight is 2020. Okay, because I'm on time. Thank you. Yeah, I even did this video on time. Keep playing. There's a butterfly that just passed. Orange butterfly too, so again, progress is not linear. Okay? It's allowed to not be linear. You're allowed to feel how you feel. You're allowed to go in whatever direction you want to go in. You're allowed to create and explore different aspects of yourself. And again, you can't explore different aspects of yourself without going through the belly of your own beast. Like, that is just a part of you. And which is fine. That is just nature in itself. Exactly. Again, martyr, don't martyr yourself, but also know right from wrong enough to understand when and why. There's a place and a time, you know what I mean? And, like, bless y'all for understanding anything that I say on a regular basis. I love you for it. Self-love, orange, again, 7 on the back, but it's in purple, so connecting back to your, your chakras in general. Being able to feel each individual chakra within your body, being able to feel each individual cell in your being, because each cell has its own form of life, right? So think real hard on that, I guess. I got you. I'm gonna tell you when to think hard. I got you. TTT, yeah, it is kind of tea, babe. It's tea. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. If you want to, like, deep dive on that, you got it. That's all I say, but it's a minute. Ain't gonna lie to you. Get back to your basics. So, well, because it just says get back, but then you fill in the blanks for basics, right? So, then I got 999 and 666. Do with that what you will. But again, get back to your basics and also make sure while you're going on this journey, regardless of how, what, when, where, you make sure you shoot rainbows and unicorns out your ass, because 2022, because you're meant to, like, be happy and enjoy life, dude, regardless of how iffy it is. Just enjoy it and be happy. So we have feminine energy specifically right here, but also I got F for failure. You're not a failure, babe. You're not a failure. 2244. And then 88, and then all the other numbers I got. You know what I mean. And then also, girl, be patient. Girl, be patient. Again, like, have fun with it. Enjoy, like, every part of your kundalini, because this is all a part of kundalini, is understanding, like, truth, yes, but also understanding what your truth is in all of this. What any of it has to do with you. Life. That's all I got for you, babe. Life. Like, honestly. But how, like, what makes you tick? What makes you feel feelings? What makes you cry? What makes you happy? What makes you angry? Like, all of these feelings are all good, and you're meant to explore all of them. H again, by Tool. I could have, because the real lyrics are, I could have cried, I should have cried. Change your circle. So, I think that message comes to itself. Understand that, okay, also the discourse about witches only being feminine, that's a fucking lie. There are warlocks, men can be witches too, like, any and everybody can tap in and create and be. Tree of Life, F is for failure. You're not a failure, because there's an F on the back of this one. You're not a failure. Ground yourself. See how that, ground yourself, even whenever you feel like you're failing, whenever you feel like you're doing everything wrong. Ground yourself, sink into the earth, and here. Okay, there you go. Use your intuition. Okay, what we're gonna do, so I did channel Tree of Life, right? But then right after I got Tree of Death, I didn't say it out loud, but then Death Wish. You have to want a Death Wish, low key, to be willing to go down all the way to the Tree of Death. To the deepest root, you have to low key be feeling some type of way. Okay. And that's kind of like harsh to say in a way, but it's really not. You can't like... You have to explore life by exploring death, and you have to explore death by exploring life, if that makes sense. There really isn't a simpler way that I could say it. And then I got E for Everyone. So not only are these hands E for everyone, but this channel is E for everyone, literally. I don't know what to tell you on that one. So what we are going to do is get this new deck out. Very cute deck. I do enjoy it. She's cute. I got you, babe. Don't worry. Be like Chicken Little. Be like Chicken Little, babe. The sky is falling. Scream. Everybody. Tell everybody. Tell everybody. Okay? Tell everybody. The sky's falling. And let them not believe you all they want, but whenever change really does come, then what? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Judgment and Six of Wands. So really acknowledging the fact that that one's hard. Acknowledge the fact that the pieces are going to come together regardless. That's how I feel about it. Acknowledge the fact that the pieces are going to come together regardless. Be patient. And work on healing so that you can hone in on your skills and do what you need to do for the Tree of Death and all of this. Torment is the least of your worries at this point. That's the part we don't realize. Torment is the least of our worries at this point. Do we see everything? Like, what? I'm so serious. No. Also, don't kneel before anyone, ever. Worship yourself the way you would worship any other god, right? That is something I am avid about. Wheel of Fortune, reverse though, okay? So, catch my drift on that one. That was funny, huh? You're welcome. Fuck. Oh, okay. The world is watching. Okay, don't... Fuck. That's funny right there. Laughable. So I am getting Free Bird by Leonard Skinner. Drink the Kool-Aid. We love it. So, again, don't kneel before anyone. Don't treat anybody outside of yourself as anything more than you would treat like a homie. You know what I mean? That's how I feel about it. Even though I work with, like, deities, it's still... I still don't... Like, I still put my effort and my energy back into my own soul. Because we do have our own souls, babe. I don't know if they taught you that, but, right, that's, you can't have shit without your own soul, and that was kind of, like, the whole point. Is a test of your will to see how much you really wanted your soul versus how much you wanted what somebody else's will. Which usually isn't how I would see this card, but you give a mouse a cookie, they're gonna ask for some milk, right? Take it how it resonates. Take it how it resonates. I'm gonna sound kind of crazy for a second. So then, game over. The game isn't over, babe. But the only reason the game is over because we gotta kind of like, and then maybe like you can take a nap, you know? Oh. Again, juxtapose, comparison to things, and then Gemini. 5, change coming. Don't worry about your growing pains. Obviously, ask your guides. Be willing to seeing them reach out, because I know that's kind of like iffy for the people. I understand that, but things are changing. It is what it is. 29, 26. You kind of, you know what I mean? Things are changing. Be willing to them reaching out to you. Be willing to reach out to them. And don't be in fear. You know what I mean? There is nothing to fear. Even whenever you feel the most fear, there's nothing to fear. That is your greatest test. Your greatest test. Your soul's greatest test. Thank you. Fuck. And that the way I'm hearing is detest, but I can't say the other sentence because I'm saying detest. Does that make sense? Yeah. So, the power is all within your own hands. Yes, it is. But again, do not question yourself. Do not doubt yourself. Understand your boundaries and your kundalini enough that even whenever you're tested with your own kundalini and your own boundaries, that no one can forsake you. Because it is your own being, your own soul, and you have everything you had before, after, and after before. Fuck. Sometimes I know I just sound crazy, even though I know I don't. But, like, that's the whole point. I sound insane, right? But I'm not, and I'm fully capable, yes. You know it, yeah. Fully capable and fully doing my best with everything that's going on. Two Swords, it's up to you to choose the right choice for you. No one can make that choice for you but you. I was gonna say but and instead of yes and. Yes, it is your choice. Yes, and it is your choice. And it all goes back to connection to soul. It really all goes back to connection and soul. Picture your future. One, picture the future. Okay. But also, picture your soul. Picture your own soul. 5 in green. Feel it in your heart chakra. Allow things to change. Don't be scared of that change. Everything you've lived, not only in this life, but your past lives. In your past lives has led you up to this point so that you could create the perfect thing. Butterfly right there. Oh my fucking gosh. God versus gosh. Very specific, but if you get it, you get it. Thank you for that. Your growing pains are only pains. Because I always say, imagine the pain your soul feels to go through the things that it went through. But also imagine all of your lives put together, all of the pain that you felt in every single life. You work through that on a regular basis. You are not weak because you cry. You are not weak because you feel what you feel. Stand 10 toes down on yourself and understand that you are the sharpest you can be right now. Thank you. Whoever said that, thank you. It is all calling a spade a spade. Thank you. Damn. It is all up to you and the way that you create and the way that you do. It really is. Can we not make, like, silly jokes right now? Those silly little jokes. What's the difference? Right now, in this moment, what's the difference? 333 on the time. 3333. Take one step back and one step forward and look between the two. Because if you can see on this card, it's like that. On this card, it's like this. So what's missing right here whenever 10 toes are being stood on? Yeah, you heard me. Justice, motherfucker. Seriously though. I'm sorry. Is this what you wanted? Is this what you had in mind? I'm sorry. You get what you get, babe. A hit dog hollers. Let me tell you, you get what you get. So a question to ask yourself is what gets missed whenever you aren't allowed to go into the belly of your own beast, if that makes sense. Beast of burden, like the song, yeah. Don't fear the reaper. The song, yeah. Okay. I think you guys get me on that one. I really do. 34, 43. 444. And I know that last channel was a little bit confusing, but I know you got it. I know you got it. Okay, and then it goes back to the way the cards look. Because there is a very... First, peep how 10 and 10 are together right now. Same thing, different suits. 9, suit of hearts, missing one, not missing one, but they're up there, right? Through and through right now, these are both 10, but different spades, different suits. Which ones are spades and which ones are clubs? These are spades, these are clubs. Okay, and that's gonna make more sense. 35-53. But technically it was 35-35. Clock it. Look at your clock right now. 11:39. Okay, whatever that means. Oh, 9. 3699366396. Okay. I'm just here to do a job at this point. I'm just here to do a job. And, like, you're doing amazing, sweetie, okay? 111. Your intentions, your willpower. Also, understanding what's in nature and what isn't in nature is going to be big these next few days. Like, I mean, really fucking big. And it's going to be kind of confusing. You might feel like a fever dream. This feels like a fever dream. Then you're halfway there, living on a prayer, okay? Butterflies again. Thank you, thank you. What's the difference between a fly and a butterfly? Not much, except the energetic frequency attached to it, which isn't really the being itself fault, but even in the way that we view it, it's very obvious, right? So the moon, behind the veil, shadow versus light, what's being kept behind the veil and disguised as light, emotions, instincts, habits, Cancer, water. The moon affects the tidal change, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it does. It fully does. North Node, your potential. Chiron, point of healing. Yeah, so that's a very direct channel. Juxtaposition. Don't ask me to say a word every day in my life. I can't speak. I'm dyslexic. I can't read either. I can read, guys. I can read. I can say big words. Progress isn't linear. Chiron and... Watch how things try to spin themselves within the next 10 minutes. Not only in my video, but in your reality in that 10 minutes. And then after you watch the video, 8-11. 13. 13. 13. 13. Okay? I'm holding it to you, baby. I'm holding it to you, baby. I'm telling you now. But I also want to say your potential, a hit dog hollers. A hit dog hollers. I do want to say your potential is not based on the amount that you can and cannot do. Your potential is also, how do you know your potential if you can't even view your own soul? You know what I mean? How do you know if you can't even come back into contact as a notification happens, 11:41? If you can't even view your own soul, you know what I mean? Is my time just off? No, it's not. Okay. I can't read. I can read, guys. I, like, pinky promise. Pinky promise. I can read. Oh, but also the number 14 as I'm, like, dipping into the honey pot. Dipping into the honey pot, wow. Busy as a bee. Busy as a bee. Your friends are not your friends. Isolate and reflect. What's your intuition telling you in the color green? So heart chakra, whenever you really want to connect back to your, just yourself in general, if you want to ground yourself really well. Also, if you hear the crow cawing, If you want to ground yourself really quickly, then feel your heart chakra, expand your heart into, like, your being, if that makes sense. Again, learning how to feel your chakras, that's a part of it. Learning how to feel each individual chakra as is, which hopefully I'll, yeah, there you go. Also understanding that you can't, again, close your ears, cover your eyes, and cover your mouth in order to hide. There is no hiding anymore. And specifically with the, are you willing to, that sounds iffy, are you willing to let your guides reach out to you too, instead of you just reaching out to them 40-40, because whenever things collide, then what? You know, we have to be able to really, you know, be okay with different beings in a way that humanity is not ready for. Trust me, I know. And that's why this is happening. Because we should have been ready like a while ago. I'm not gonna lie to you. We should have been done with this. But nothing ever happened, so I'm doing my job. Read in between the lines. But also, specifically, I'm gonna let the channel come through 4114, which I channeled 14 earlier, did I not? Gotcha. Let me wipe my screen off, okay? Pollen is everywhere. But this says white lines, so if addiction is prevalent in your life, then I would definitely take extra time to cater back to yourself. Definitely would take some extra time to cater back to yourself. Not for everyone, just, you know, juxtaposition. I can't say that word now, apparently. Discovery Channel. And I did hear it last night. How did I discover your channel? So my bad if I, like, tapped into you. My bad. Hi. I did hear it last night, but it was either last night or the night. I don't remember. I have a bad memory. Look, time isn't real. I'm just here to do my job and to live life. Okay? Have the best time you can have. Why not? It's the best time ever. Especially, like, we can smoke up and meow. Like, you know what I mean? We have free will. Why not use it? So yeah. But see, that's the thing. Don't smoke up, I guess. Whatever you want to do, as long as you're healthy within yourself. I don't fucking care. I don't fucking care. As long as you are healthy within yourself. Ain't that right? Also, black cats, the number 13, and crows. Crows we're calling, right? But the number 13, look up the 13 zodiac. Please. That's all I have to say. And not even, like, the real 13 zodiac. Like, you can if you want to think about the fact that we were supposed to have 13 months, all of that. You can think real hard on that. But the energetic channel that is connected to both of those things. Okay. It's important. It's, like, kind of is, though. Like, urgency, but, like, urgency, babe. Urgency, babe. What the fuck is going on anymore? What are we on? Everything's fine. What? Everything's fine. Okay. Fool's gold pyrite. Right? Everything's fine, right? Yeah, everything's a-okay. Like, actually. But, specifically, I really don't know if you can fucking hear me, and that's kind of worrisome, but, hey. Understanding that you also have a relationship with everybody, even if you don't realize you do. Like, a friendship, that's a relationship. A relationship, that's a relationship. Relationship with your family, that's a relationship. So, revalue. Rediscover the value of people to you, if that makes sense. Because, like, how you view people, how you go about the way you view people matters. Your emotional connection to them matters more than anything. Hold on, give me a second. Phone call, take. Okay, also, if you know, my number is 47. Again, take the fucking call, dude. You got it, take the call. 4441. Didn't I just channel earlier 1114? There you go. Take the call. I love you. 46 and 2, babe. You got it. You got it. And don't let your emotional baggage, right? Because it's just a part of you. It's not baggage. Don't let that take you into a fear spiral, a shame spiral, and you got it. From stopping you from, like, being a part of something. Again, don't kneel to anyone. Don't fucking kneel to anyone. Only kneel to yourself. And also another thing is Gemini. That's a channel too. Not like a literal channel, but like a spiritual channel. Tap into that. Go on the deep dive. Just go. Get out of here. Get out of here. Fool's Gold. Intelligence, learning, focus, memory, joy, comfort, hope. Your focus might be a little iffy. Don't worry about it. It's not really something to worry about. Just connect back to self. Go back to mom. Mom, wow. Wow. Yeah, also, that too. If you hear it, you hear it. Discernment is everything. Intuition is everything. Banishing negativity. Oh, also Halloween. What was Halloween named? Back in the day, back in, like, the olden times. Whenever it was really just, like, Samhain, and, like, to celebrate the harvest. Okay? Clock it, babe. Banishing negativity, protection, binding. Business, binding business. You come into this life, you have a contract. Every part of your being is meant to dive into both light and dark aspects in order to come back to self. Right. Gnats, specifically. You might have picked up something in the beginning of this video. If you need to go ahead and look back, you can. 47 on the time. 47, that's my number. Fucking wild. Projections are important. Business casual. I'm not a business casual type of bitch. We wear skirts and, like, dance in the woods. We wear skirts and dance in the woods. I've been picking up on that too. No, I'm not at all. I promise. Like, I can hear you guys. I hope you know that. I'm not crazy, I swear. I'm not a crackhead. ICP, if you know the band. Not the band. If you know the, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. That's all I have. Full moon. New moon coming up, but then the full moon after that, and then think about the lunar eclipse that just happened. And go crazy, go stupid with it. Business success, justice. Just is juxtapose. Opportunity. Pertinence. What is that word? I'm just a girl, look. Pertinence? I can't. Don't have me say that. Pertinence. Okay, so that's a word. The viscera or entrails of an animal, specifically the heart, liver, or lungs. Okay, that's actually golden. Plucked out of reality. Except this is reality. 48. 46 and 2 ahead of you, babe. You got it. Never thought... Fuck, what is that song? In this moment? Yeah, I know, dude. You got it. Just ground yourself, understand you are loved, you are protected, you are safe, you are going through all of the best things you could ever go through in this life or the next. I promise, like, pinky on that. So it's another Tool song, if you could have guessed. 10,000 Days, which I knew it was 10,000 Days. Wings for Marie. Part 1 and Part 2. Act 1 and Act 2. Okay, you got it, babe. Wings for Marie. Difficult to see you in this light. I know. I know. Like, trust me, I know. Should you see your maker's face tonight, look him in the eye, look him in the eye. And another part of this song is, you're the only one that can shake your fist at the gates, saying, I've come home now. 5005. Do what ye will as long as ye harm none. Wiccan Reed, threefold rule. Fool's gold, isn't it? Yep. Traveling, inspiration, communication, calm, forgiveness, creativity, and the color blue. Look for the color blue. Specifically, look for the word specifically or words that look like that word. Look for different onomatopoeias too. Which aren't onomatopoeias, but they're different chunks in a word, if that makes sense. And now, like, I know I lost some of you guys, but hold on as hard as you can, and, like, you got it. Portals are going to be specific. Mirrors are going to be specific. Do not spiral. Allow space for the calmness and serenity to come through. Because even in all of the confusion, there is still space for it. 5115. This is all a play it by ear type of game. Because it's a game, and we gotta play it, right? Let's play it by ear. Hidden knowledge. You are correct. 115. 51 50'd. If you... Yeah, okay. Okay. Last quarter, take action, vanishing, breaking habits, whatever. Breaking habits, relinquishing control. Only half the story, but you can see right through that, can't you? Waning crescent, surrender, balance, success, attaining wisdom. If you watch any of my videos, you know what the fuck I'm on. Literally. Tunnel vision is going to be really important, and whenever you feel that way, that's whenever you got to fight the hardest. Because it'll want you to release and let go, but that's whenever you need to refine and hone. Okay. And any confusion sent to you, again, reach out your hand, like, do one of these, even if you can't physically do it like a little, and whatever guides you need will reach out to you. Again, be willing to break the bounds of humanity. It's, like, difficult to see you in this light, but it's actually a pretty beautiful light. Also, there's a little maggot right here. I don't know if that's a maggot or an inchworm. There's a little inchworm. Oh my goodness. Hold on, we gotta say hi to our friend. He's so cute. Hold on. Oh, I don't know if I can show him. Please don't let him fall out. No! Oh, I think he fell. Okay, well, I don't know. I just like little bugs. I like bugs. Again, have fun with it, dude. Half of 5 is 10. A lot of, like, different math things are going to be important. Math in general, it's going to kind of break your brain a little bit, babe. I'm sorry. Hold on. Also, the letter 2. The letter 2. What's the second letter? The letter B. Busy as a bee. Okay. No, I'm not done. Give me a fucking minute. Give me a fucking minute, damn it. Be patient. I might be. I don't know yet. Another thing, no, I technically don't need the cards. I could just speak, but if you think about it, the literal, psychology of this would be, one, like, technically, it's helpful. It kind of gets you to stay in a box, but another part of it is, it's more fulfilling for the person like watching me do the reading than it is for me. Plus, I'm just like, I just stem, so it like gives me something to do, and like there's pretty cards with pretty colors and stuff. What do the colors mean? Back to the basics. What do your chakras mean? Back to the basics. Different plants and stuff, what do those mean? Animals, what do those mean? And understanding what you're reading when you're reading it, regardless of the confusion sent to you. 5515. Carpenter ants, those are known for resilience and hardworking, and one, I did hear the through and through, so go ahead and through it. Okay, no, I'm not done. Don't go anywhere. 55, 50, 55, 35. 55, 33. That's what it said, not that. Damn. Oh. The letter T is going to be important. Don't stress yourself out. That's one thing I do want to say. Like, we're all alive. We're all living. This life affects all of us. So, don't stress yourself out over it. What comes out of you comes back to you. Understanding that you are also projecting an energy as you are experiencing an energy, right? So to really lead with your faith in yourself, truly. I know it's a lot, but you got it. You are fully capable. You wouldn't be fully capable. You would not be on this planet if you would not be fully capable if you weren't on this planet. So your capability relies on you being on this planet. No, I don't think so, but also kinda. Because you wouldn't be on this planet if you weren't capable of great change. That's just how it is. Let that man go, baby. Also, because I know you heard it. I know. That's just how it's supposed to be. Specifically, juxtapose third eye chakra. But the color is red, which is root chakra, 714. So really tapping back into your root chakra while you tap into your heart chakra and aligning them both. Because your heart knows different than your roots, regardless of where your roots stem from. Going through the whole tree, babe. Both trees, all the tree. Not like literally, okay? Not literally. Let's take a minute. Life is life, right? But, no. Oh, bull by the horns. You have options. Self-care with the letter 2 on the back. The letter 2. The number 2. The number 2. Saturn return. You might want to look up what's in your Saturn, your natal chart in general. And honestly, if you want a natal chart reading, I do those too. Let me know. But Saturn, what is in Saturn right now? What is Saturn in? Because zodiacs, again, 13th zodiac, how we only have 12 months in a year, but spring is the beginning of the year because we're missing a whole fucking zodiac. I wonder why. Okay? Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's fucking upsetting, babe. It's upsetting. No, it's not that upsetting for me. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Luck is on your side. Ladybugs. What was I about to Google? Yeah, we're gonna go a little bit into the planets. Your ears do not deceive you. Listen in truth. Okay, so we have Saturn and Neptune. I mean, Saturn and Pisces. Which is like, that's really hardcore shit right there, bro. a new job. And I did kind of, I don't know what's going on with who, why, what, when, where. Turn. And then I read the word turn. And then I heard don't turn the other cheek. Manifest, manifest, manifest. Progress is not linear. Stand up for your boundaries. S tier. Birds everywhere. Can you hear the birds? I don't know if you can hear that on my thing. The question why. Speak your fucking mind on the back. That's why. Because now this is sideways and it's an H, which is also similar to Jupiter, not Saturn. The symbol of Jupiter. Again, what do your planets mean? What, you know what I mean? You gotta know these things, babe. What planet is fuck. What day is Sunday? That's not the day it is. Sunday is is the fucking day of the sun. It's the day of the sun, Saturday. The day of Saturn. Friday, don't ask me right now. 010101. The day of Monday, that's the day of the moon. I can't remember all of them, babe. I'm just a girl, okay? I'm just a girl. 2112. What? That's how I read that. What? So, why the fuck, when the fuck, how the fuck, where the fuck, what the fuck, who the fuck, how the fuck. Yeah, research. Be on your P's and Q's. But that one's gonna be good. That one's gonna be good. I don't know if you peep, but that one's gonna be good. You got it, you got it, you got it. Take care of yourself. Hear the birds. Try to channel what they are saying to you because they are speaking directly to you. And then Ace Ventura, you know what I mean? Or Bruce Almighty. Oh, don't get me started on Jim Carrey, babe. But seriously, Bruce Almighty. But then I picked Ace Ventura, so which one is it? It's Bruce Almighty. I don't remember what Ace Ventura was about. I just remember it had Jim Carrey in it. So I was like for it, But also him being green, that movie, and then also The Grinch. What's the difference? Give yourself grace, picture your future. And pink and green. So, well, that's kind of purple, but I see Cosmo and Wanda. That one's gonna be good. What is your will telling you? Mercury, I think Mercury's communication, but I can't remember nothing half the time. Yeah, Mercury's communication, Earth and air, communication, intellect, reason, Gemini and Virgo. Peep game real quick. 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1. But also 3, 1, 2. Ooh, that one's good. That was a good choice. I like that one. And then Venus, air and earth, Taurus and Libra. Okay, so peep game, again. Family. They're both earth and air, but they're completely different signs, right? Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, Gemini and Virgo versus Taurus and Libra. Earth and air, but completely different signs. It's just that. How? If you got it, you got it. If you got it, you got it. Love thy enemy. You always love thy enemy, though. Love thy enemy for real. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. Peep game. Peep game. Also, Lil Peep may be significant to you. You might be kind of, like, sad. But, like, again, babe. Don't make me look at you like this. I love you. Cycles and sacral chakra. Again, your sacral chakra is, your solar is like right here in the middle of your chest, right? heart chakra, throat chakra, third eye chakra, solar chakra, and then your sacral chakra is like right in the womb area. That's how you bring and create life, right? And then your root chakra is like at the base of the spine. So again, understanding that, but also understanding the colors that go with them. So red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, rainbow. What's at the other end of the rainbow? You either pick 6 or you pick 12. Either way, they're the same thing. Exactly. Good for you, Glen Coco. Heart chakra, but it's in red. So again, feeling your heart chakra in your ass. Don't let your heart drop into your ass. Everything's fine. Everything is okay. Take a stand or don't stand at all. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Your words matter. The words you say matter. The will that you put into your words matter. The way you choose to grow, the light you choose to grow in matters. You can be a rose and grow from concrete, babe. Let me tell you. Ooh, don't I know it. You can be a rose and grow from concrete. All of us kind of did have to be a rose that grew from concrete. So how are you telling me life can't grow in the dark? 619. Clock it. Yeah, that's what I thought, babe. Shady as fuck. Keep playing with me. N-O. Okay. Unicorns and rainbows. Also, again, if you guys want, like, personal readings, personal, whatever, you can. Welcome to Terra, bitch. This is what you're getting. Is this what you had in mind? No, it's not. I know. Trust me, I know. Neptune, Saturn, and Neptune. Do your own research on what that means. That's what I got. Peace of mind, solace and some peace of mind. Solar chakra, peace of mind. Busy bee. Also, solar chakra. But can we take some time to acknowledge how beautiful the world is? How beautiful Terra herself is? How beautiful life itself is. Let them in. Tree of life. Damn, bro. What the fuck? Okay. Look. Gotta do what I gotta do. Karmic. Heart chakra. Butterfly just passed. S tier again. Reevaluate your priorities. Reevaluate your heart. Re-elevate your heart. 8 is a product of 2 and 4. Reevaluate your priorities and values. Re-elevate your priorities and values. Develop. Envelope. Pyrite. If you're close to your ancestors, I would say tap into them, understand the journey it took them to get here. That's a little bit too close for comfort, bub. All love, but be on your P's and Q's. The letter 2, progress is not linear. Need to heal, need to kneel. You don't need to kneel to anybody except for your own soul. And then on the back of it is the letter S, soul. Hell is right. Hell is right, babe. Denial is a river in Egypt. But I said Egypt early. Clock it. Respected. Okay. act right. Which act are you in? This one, Lucy Gang Goosey. Cool people, bro. Cool people. You're welcome. I love you. I don't have time for this right now. Don't kneel to anybody, okay? Don't fucking kneel to anybody. Don't beg for the bare minimum, okay? But also don't give yourself the bare minimum either. Let go of your past. Let go of your torment. Let your emotions flow, understanding that your emotions are not meant to torment you, but to guide you through life and to guide you through the belly of the beast, yes. And the disdain for humanity. Specifically, the word disdain. Disdain. Ordained, which is very important. Clock it. If you think about it real hard, and I'm telling you, like, you're gonna think about it real hard whether you want to or not. It's just kind of like what's going on right now. My bad, guys. My bad, but you got it. You're capable. Whistleblowers may be coming up soon. What you put out comes back to you. Don't put yourself in a box trying to fit in somebody else's box. Yeah, that one too. Wild. Old life. Hermit mode. Again, don't cover your eyes and ears. Because no one's going to be there to uncover them. Except, like, someone... technically, yes, but you have to also be the one to do it, too. You know what I mean? Oh... 444 on the back. These are, if you see numbers, if you hear numbers, just, like, pay attention to those numbers. 1155. Discover. Disgust. Fork in the road. Force. Go. Karmic. And it's in purple, so like third eye chakra, intuition. Yes, exactly what you heard in your head. Again, not for everybody. If you vibe, you vibe. If you don't, you don't. It's kind of just up to you. Don't allow your fears to manifest. 3693 96936 639. Focus on love in your heart. Focus on what magic means to you. Focus on the love in magic. Also, there's going to be a great test of empathy soon. Like, I'm not even going to lie to you. This is the biggest test of empathy yet. And then I heard the word get. So yes, you got it right. Birds of a feather flock together. The letter B on the back, which is the second letter of the alphabet. Cage the bird. Pure love. Lucky duck. The letter 8 on the back. The letter 8 again. And there was a gnat, right? The number 8. What letter is the 8th? I don't fucking know. Lucky duck. Specifically. Specify. Be more specific. Root chakra. Throat chakra. Sly as a fox. Also, look up what the fox means. Tea break. I'm going to take a break in a second. Don't even worry about it. So you guys can go do your shit and I can go take a piss, you know? Explore your sexual energy. Kundalini awakening. 1424. But if you reversed it, it would add up. No, it wouldn't because the 4. That was supposed to be a 12. I love you guys. Let me see. Again, Nordic, Not Nordic. That may be specific, though, for somebody. North Node, that's what I was trying to say again, so you're a potential. Also, get back in touch with yourself in red, root chakra. Also, sometimes you're so genius that you're insane. Good shit, right? Cherish yourself. The letter 1 in the back. Your willpower. Your willpower. Solar plexus again. The picture's painted right in front of you. You can see it. I know you can, because I just saw it. And then, thank you. I appreciate that very much. What's your truth? Raise your standards, heart chakra. Plant new seeds, heart chakra. Okay. Bud. Okay. And then see... Okay. The letter 13 again. 14, actually, but the letter 13. And then I heard serpent. Sleeper agent. Addiction. Mic drop. Also, Mike, wow. I hope you guys can actually hear me. And then we have death. There is no death because we all live, even in death. So, what's the difference, you know? They're just, it's not one-sided. Rebirth. Okay. 999, The Nurse Who Loved Me. A Perfect Circle, which I picked up on it earlier. Listen to this band, okay? Listen to these bands that I tell you to listen to. Not because you have to literally listen to them, but just because, and I'm probably so loud, just because I really like these bands. And that's, like, yeah, that's it. But, like, also because of, like, the channels connected to it, but, like, also the bands are just fire, dude. Okay? I think that's all I got. Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta piss, dude. I love you guys. Have a beautiful freaking day. Go outside. Look at her. Welcome to Terra.